You know what time it is. It's Sunday and I'm doing my meal prep. Remember the lamb recipe that I was telling you? Well, it's here. It's today. Can you see me? I've already cleaned my lamb. What I'm about to do is start seasoning it. Obviously, I'm going to be seasoning it with the homemade seasoning that I made. If you want to check out that video, you know exactly what you need to do, because I will put it right up here for you to just click so you can get this recipe. Literally, I only have a little bit left. I need to make some more. I'm probably going to make some more during the week. I'm talking anyway. Let me get straight to work, okay? I need to dry with paper towels. Let me show you. Come, join me. We'll do this together. We always do this together. So here, it's already been cleaned. I did leave a little bit of the fat on it that I don't want it to dry out when it's baking in the oven. But look at this cut. Yeah, so let me just dry it up just a bit. Okay, we're good to go. But this is why prepping is so good. Like, I don't have to make anything from scratch. Ooh, I'm going to be adding the smoked sea salt. This is what I'm going to be adding onto it. Just a little bit, not too much, like literally, because I know that the seasoning has salt, but I'm just going to just add a little bit extra. I'm just gonna add some Dijon mustard. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a container. I'm gonna pop it into the fridge and let that marinate till later on in the evening. Okay, so I'm going to be making the fish pie dough. So I'm going to be using plain flour over here. I'm going to be using nutmeg. I'm going to be using some baking butter here. I will put the link down to the recipe that I follow. And I've got salt here, and I'll also be using sugar. Okay, so it's done. I'm just gonna let it to rise for about 30 minutes, and then I will start putting my filling in, shaping it. Okay, let's clean up the mess. Sorted. I just need to clean around here. First of all, I need to get rid of honestly, I absolutely adore my dishwasher, okay? I cannot tell you how much I hate washing dishes. I hate it. Okay, I don't hate it. I just don't like it. Okay, hate is a strong word, but I don't like it. this. I'm back, but I'm soaking the mackerel because that's what I'm going to use to make the fish pie. I don't even know whether I have enough dough, but anyway, I can always keep it in the fridge and then later on make another dough. So in here I've got the mackerel that I'm just going to steam up. Okay, so in here I've got some spring onions, I've got red bell peppers, and I've got garlic, ginger and scotch bonnet mixed here. I've got some red onions on the side here, and I've got a little bit of bird's eye chili pepper there. So this is the ingredients that I'll be using. Obviously I will also add my salt, black pepper, and probably some dried parsley as well. So I'm just going to be adding my mackerel. I've got the smoked mackerel and the unsmoked one, and I'm just going to mix it in. Look how beautiful this is. Gambian fish pie. Gambian fish pie. Now that my fish pies are all done, I'm just going to give the kitchen a quick clean before I start on dinner. I'm so excited to show you this lamb recipe. Let's get straight into the lamb recipe. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to allow that to just melt. Now that the butter has been heated, I'm just going to be adding my lamb pieces, and this is lamb shoulder that I have cut into these medium-sized pieces. I'm just going to allow it to brown on one side. It should take about 6 to 8 minutes for it to brown, and then you're going to want to turn it over and make sure that the other side is nice and brown as well. The next step is to add some sliced garlic. Adding my onions. The red onions will bring sweetness to the gravy once it starts to render down. I'm adding about a cup of water into the pan. I'm going to allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to pop it into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes at 200 degrees. So I'm just going to move on to the coleslaw. Coleslaw is very easy to make. If you do want to see the recipe that I have for my coleslaw, do leave a comment down below and I can definitely show you my coleslaw recipe. It is absolutely delicious. But I'm just going to pop it into my glass container. I love the glass containers. And I'm going to pop it into the fridge ready for when we're having dinner. For this lamb recipe, we'll be eating it with couscous. I love couscous and it's so quick and easy to make.
I don't have the exact measurements for you for this exact recipe, but if you look in the box, it should tell you exactly the ratio of water and the ratio of the couscous. But I did add some vegeta. I added a teaspoon of vegeta in there, and I'm adding butter as well. I'm going to add the water. I'm going to mix it in well. And I'm going to put some cling film on it and put it in the microwave for 5 minutes to cook. Once the 5 minutes is up, it should look like this, nice and fluffy and well cooked. Look how fluffy this is. This is exactly what it's supposed to look like. After 30 minutes of it being in the oven, remove the lid and set the oven to grill so that it can give it that nice brown grilled look at the top.